Okay, hello everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Wherever it is you are joining us from, this is Living LTV Live with me, Gbenga Adebayo, Dr. Gbenga Adebayo. And today we're going to be taking a look at something really, really important, something insidious that if you are not careful, um, can take hold of your heart and rob you of the joys of life. We're going to be taking a look at envy. Envy is what we're going to be taking a look at today. How to guard against envy, how to overcome envy. Yeah, that's what we'll be taking a look at today. So I want to say a big thank you to everyone that has taken time to join in. Those that are going to be watching after going to, you didn't catch us live, but you are getting to watch us again. Thank you so much. I appreciate the time taken to be on the show. As we do, please, if you are joining us for the very first time, please take your time to please subscribe to this channel, share this video with your friends, like the video. Yes, just give us a like, right? Please give us a like. And as we do, we share it and we say we are live. So I'm going to do that right away. I'm going to share this and say we are live. Yes, we are live. Okay, let me just quickly do that. Right? Share with your friends. Let everybody know. And we are live. Yeah. And that's that. I did that post on Facebook. Hopefully, my friends and colleagues and everyone will get to see it and they can follow us today. So, we want to take a look at envy. Envy is something that um, it's a resentful desire. So let's define it first. It's a resentful desire to want what somebody else has, right? So there's no positive envy, so to speak. Envy is a negative emotion. It's sometimes we can say you have positive jealousy when you care. You don't want somebody else to take what you have, right? So there can be some times where, to some degree, where that may be um, um, may have some quote and unquote positive connotation. But for envy, it's difficult to have a positive connotation with envy because you resent the person that has whatever it is that you want. Thank you, Michael. Thank you for joining us. Good to see you here. Right? So you just resent, you just want what somebody else has. It's you are bummed. And let me just say quickly that the way the world is structured now, um, the envy traps are all around us, right? You just need to you just need to look around you. Social media, people living large, enjoying something. You can get to a place that you just wonder, what happened to me? So now everybody just dey enjoy. Now why now why offend? Yeah. Now what of when they can't drop me from inside someone video some a while back of a baby. And the baby no, the way the baby was looking, the baby was really grumpy and angry and just looking up and down with disgust and anger. Somebody just captured it, and like the baby, there is a baby that opened his eyes and wondered how come is his family they 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 gave birth me. How come I am in this country? And so if you just look around you, what social media, somebody is on vacation, somebody is posting video of how he's living large, posing in front of a car, a large, massive car, posting with with our husband, posing with his wife, posing with his kids. You can get to a space that you just start to wonder, why is everybody living large and I am quote and unquote suffering? Or you have a classmate, you are secondary school mates, or you are university mates, and this happens a lot to doctors. You have some, I mean, when you are on campus, you are the donkey, you are this, and then you graduate from campus. So you meet somebody that did a 4-year course or whatever course, and the person seems to drive a car bigger than you. Come to meet you in the hospital and say, "Donkey, you be this." Oh, and you can get to a place that you just wonder, wow, how come? How did this person do this? How did this person achieve this? If you are not careful and you let envy grab your heart, um, everything starts to taste less better for you. Even your successes, they start to look less impressive. Your food may taste less delicious because you see somebody eating chicken, you go to an eatery and you see somebody ordering something large, massive, and there you are ordering your own meal. You may want to wonder, or even somebody enjoying something that is cheaper than you and is relishing it, and you just no, 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 I don't want this one again. I want what that person wants. If you are not careful, envy, envy will grab your heart. Envy will rob you, make you feel that your life is worth less than the life of your neighbor, that your wife is less pretty than that of your neighbor, that your husband is not as successful as that man that you are seeing across the street. And envy is not new. We didn't invent envy. Envy is not a recent um, introduction into the affairs of men. From the beginning, we see it. For those of us that are Bible students, we see in the old, envy made a man to kill his brother, right? The Bible tells us that Cain killed Abel because his offerings were acceptable and his own was not, and he was angry, he was envious, and he killed his brother because his brother got uh, 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 the praise of God, so to speak, and he wanted that, and that nagging thought drove him to murder. Envy has driven many people to crime, driven them to do things that they naturally will not do. And even though that don't go all that extreme, it's making a lot of people miserable, giving them health outcomes that is going to have ulcers, backaches, depression, mental health issues, all because of what? Envy. So today we want to take a look at this serious danger that you and I face. I face. I think we are all susceptible. It doesn't matter what level, what what stage of life you are in. You are susceptible to resent and want something that someone else has. I'm sorry, I'm going to share a story from the Bible again. Someone was a king, a king. You think that he has everything that he wants, but he saw the wife of another man and he wanted it and he killed him for it. Right? So there's no phase, there's no stage you are that something else somebody else may not be attractive to you. Now, the question, the issue is how do you deal with that? How do you address that? How do you undo that somebody seems to have something that you don't have? That somebody seems to have something that you think will also be nice in your own life. So how do you cope with that? How do you do that without falling into the envy trap? Mostly in this age and time where people just post the great things about their life, how they are doing this. Husband and wife may just have a huge bus stop, and then they just post it there. You are the sugar of my sugar. When I see you, my totoroto becomes your totoroto. And then you are there. Say, why is this person not my own husband? Or why is this person not my own wife? And then you start to resent yourself, resent the people around you. You don't appreciate what you have. and then you run into trouble. Can I have more examples in the chat box? What are some of the things that you think drive people to envy? We said social media. What are some examples of situations that you see on social media or things that people post that can make people envious of their lives? So let's go right ahead and just start to put that into the comment section. But what I want to say to us today is, so how can we survive? What are the things that we should do to help us to overcome this, what I call envy trap? The envy trap. It's real. I know people that refuse to come for reunions of secondary school, of university classmates, of anything, because they just feel I have not achieved anything. They just feel I'm nothing. I'm not. They just don't want to. They don't want to associate with people because they just feel I'm not doing anything, and they think maybe that's their own way to guard against envy, to protect themselves and keep their reputation, so to speak. So what can we do, right? How can we beat the envy trap? The first thing I like to say that you can do, you and I, because I also be speaking to myself, because like I said, nobody's immune to envy. Kings, the president of a nation, he can still get envious, right? Can still get envious. So, what are the things that we should do to guard against envy? Number one, please acknowledge, like I have, like I hope you also will, that you are susceptible to envy. Yeah, you are not immune. Take it to heart that it is possible. And like I said earlier, envy is dangerous. Envy can rob you, will rob you of your joy. Envy can make you do things that you naturally, normally will not do. If you have envy in your heart and you don't know it, you, yeah. So somebody said, it's Chap, thank you so much for joining us. I think this is the first time I'm meeting Ace Chap on the show. Thank you. Sometimes pressure from family and society, yes, can make you envious, right? You why are you see your mate, see your mate. We all need to acknowledge that we are susceptible to this, and it is dangerous. It will fester, rob you of joy, harm your relationships, right? Make you think evil of the people that are around you. Huh? Even the people that are around you that you love, make you despise them, make you feel, how come this is what you are in my life? I want more. How come you can have this and I don't have it? That drives a lot of people to crime, drive them to do criminal things, drive them to do crazy things, drive them to just do funny stuff, right? Make everybody realize, say, envy, the respect face. Whether you be man, whether you be woman, whether you be child, whether you be old person, you feel the envious. You feel they resent the people wey dey around you. Come they do all kinds of come they swell up inside. You dey smile outside though, but you dey beef inside. You are smiling with people, but internally you are just angry. So let's all acknowledge it. I think that's the first place to start. And if, as I have been speaking, if you find out I've given an example that you've come to see that you are envious of someone, this is the time to confront it. Right? Confront it. Just acknowledge to myself, wow, I think truly I've been living in envy. I've been envying that guy that used to report to me before. He was my guy. I used to send him on errands. Then suddenly the guy don't don't buga. The guy has become a big boy. And your heart, every time you see, ah, see my life. See my life. You are smiling, but you are dying inside. That's envy. That's envy, right? Catch it and say no to it. because it will rob you of your joy. It will make you not to appreciate the blessings of life that you have. And like that funny, not funny, sad video I keep seeing, people keep sharing on their statuses of the mother duck that had ducklings following her, and then one fell into a grill, and then the others were saved. So she now came back and she lost all that she had trying to get worried over. So people always kept saying, don't allow what you have lost rob you of what you have. Right? I think that's wisdom. You may not have everything, and that so just acknowledge that you are susceptible to envy. You envy, you are susceptible. And I think that is the first place to start, right? Susceptibility. We are all susceptible. I'm susceptible to envy. You are susceptible to envy. And if you have been envying people, you are going for family meeting and you are looking at, there are some people that when something bad now happens to someone they've been envious of, they will just say, yeah, my spirit has been telling me. He cannot just, is the envy in your heart. Is the envy in your heart that makes you rejoice when bad things happen to people that you are being envious of, right? You say, yes, I knew they couldn't have been succeeding just like that. There is something more. That's envy. And you are worse off for it, right? You are worse off for it. So acknowledge it that you are susceptible to envy. Envy is not good. It's a negative emotion that harms us more than it doesn't even affect the person we are envious of, unless, of course, envy now drives us to do evil to the person that we are envious of, right? And if you do bad, you will pay one way or the other. You will always pay, right? Great. Acknowledge it. Now, what are some of the things that we can do to cope, overcome envy? Number one, I like to suggest to us is for everybody to know that the grass always looks green on the other side. You need to realize it. You need to realize that whoever you're looking at, whatever human being on the face of the earth that you want to envy, there's something also in their lives that they miss and they want. In fact, there's something in your life that they wish that they had. And the person that you're looking at and you are wondering and you are saying, oh, how I wish I had this. I wish this was this. Know that the grass is always look greener on, on the other side until you get there. So don't despise who you are, what you have, what you have done, because you don't know what that person is facing. You actually don't know. Huh? Your husband is good enough for you. Your wife is great enough for you. If you want something better in your husband, in your wife, in your partner, in your friend, then work at it to get it. The grass always looks greener on the other side. The next thing I like to suggest to you is to have a high degree of self awareness. Know who you are, know what you are. Notice I say, know who you are. Don't confuse what you have with who you are, right? Don't confuse what you have with who you are. You are not what you have. You are not who you are. A wise man said that the life of a man does not consist in the abundance of things that he has. I think I agree with that man. I am not what I have. What I have is important. What I have is cool. It's good to have great things. It's nice to have good things. But you need to realize, you need to come to a place that you are self assured and confident that you are more than what you have. You may not have all that you want, but you are better than what you have. And as you walk, as God helps you, as you put yourself in whatever it is that you want to do, you can always get the things that you need, the things that you want, but those things are not who you are. Because things can get broken, things can get spoiled. Your health, if you have it, is a fantastic gift. And if you don't have 100% health, 70% I think is better than 50%. If you have 50%, 50% is better than 40%. Somebody said that there is hope for a, it was put in his head a living dog is better than a dead lion. Why? Because there's hope. I think that's why. Because that dog can still achieve things, can still get to do things. Please don't confuse who who you are with what you have. Please be kind to yourself. A lot of people, I remember some years ago, um, I went for a reunion of my secondary school classmates. And at that time, like I joke with people, the car that I had was a car that, there are cars that you have that you pray before you drive them because you are not sure of going to get you are going to get to where you are going to. You can't you just need to pray. It was a terrible car. But that was what I had at that time. So I went for a reunion, and when we got there, a secondary school reunion, one of my colleagues there just looked at me. Ah, look at that car. It was a Mercedes Benz. So an old Mercedes Benz 200. Look at the car. And he said, my friends called me Edgar. He said, Edgar, now your car be this. I said, I be this one. That car is not me. But at that time, that was the car I drove, and I drove it there because, like I said to people, nobody can make you feel inferior without your permission. No one, no one. So please and please be kind to yourself. I don't care what age you are. If you are 50 and you're feeling, oh, time has gone, time has gone, time has you can start whatever it is that you think you want to start at 50, and you'll be wiser for it because you have 50 years of knowledge, 50 years of experience, and you can build into whatever it is next that you want to do. But whatever it is you want to do, don't let envy set into your heart. Be kind to yourself, right? Some of the things that you have gone through, some other people have gone through it. It would have destroyed them, but here you are. So be kind to yourself. Be grateful for what you have, for where you are on the path to where you are going. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Be kind. Please just say to yourself, wherever it is you are watching, I'm going to be kind and gentle with myself. So people are not gentle with themselves. They are not kind with themselves. They are kind with other people. They are gentle with other people. But once it gets to, they are just harsh on themselves. Oh, I could have, I should have, I could have. Oh, I met somebody, one of my younger friends, and I was talking to him. Here he was. To all intents and purposes, he was a principal of a secondary school. Had a lot of people that were reporting to him, and it was his birthday, and he was sad and depressed. And I said, "What's up with you? Why are you sad?" He said, My vision is that by the time I'm 30, I want to have built my own house, and I'm 30. I think it was 32 or something. And he said that I've not yet built my house. I looked at him. You, you are. It's great. It's great to have lofty visions. It's great to have fantastic visions. Here was this great, beautiful young man that some people would give an arm and a leg to be in his shoes, and he was really, really angry himself that he was over 30 and he had not finished building his house. So he had property, he was developing that property, but he had not finished and he was really, really angry. Please be kind to yourself. Please. I hope somebody is not listening to this now and is not getting angry with himself and say, wow, me, I'm 45, 48, and I've not bought land. Okay? So you can take motivation from that. You can take acknowledgement from that young man But whatever it is, don't let envy set in your heart. Don't let it rob you of your joy. Be kind to yourself, right? Please be kind to yourself. I want to say to you that there are no classmates in life. Yeah, we may have classmates, we may have colleagues, but ultimately in the race of life, we are all running our individual race. You are running your track. I'm running my track. My hope, my dream, my aspiration is to run my track the best I can. When I went for my masters, I was I was one of the oldest in my class. I had people that were so young that if I had started earlier, it was possible that I could have been a parent if I had made mistakes in my adolescent years. I could have been their parent. But that's them. Glory to them. Kudos to them. But I ran my race. I was their class rep twice. I was graduated, and it was helpful. It was a new, fantastic experience for me, and I graduated with distinction. And I'm grateful to God for that experience. And as I look forward to more experiences, there are some other people that are yet to do their masters. There are some people that are PhDs. They are professors at my age. But that's it. Not you are running your own race. Please run it with joy, right? Run it, run it, run it. Somebody said that they comparing themselves with themselves are not what? They are not wise. It is not wisdom. You have colleagues, you have classmates, but those people, their lives, even on campus, some people that you enter campus together, doesn't mean you must graduate together, right? What's important is your life race. Please have that at the back of your mind. It will help you overcome envy. I want to say to you, please love people. If you love the people around you and you genuinely love them, it will guide you and guard you against envy. If you really love people, then you'll be able to rejoice with them when they accomplish something. What they have, what they are experiencing, what they're enjoying, won't get you to get to a place that you resent them for what they have accomplished. You will not see somebody driving a bigger car than you on the road. And you just say, look at that small girl. Look at that small boy. And he's driving this big car. And here I am trekking and walking on the road. Oh, this life, no balance. This life, no balance. This life, no, 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 no. Don't go that route. Don't go that route. Love people. Celebrate with them. Don't get upset that your colleagues are getting married and you are not married. Don't celebrate, rejoice with people. Don't get envious and angry that you are married, you're having kids, and you are yet to get yours. Celebrate, love them, love people. If you love people and truly, truly rejoice with them, you will protect yourself against envy. Because, like I said, you are doing yourself a whole lot of good, right? Protecting yourself against envy. I'd like to say finally, as we wrap up, if you have questions, please be dropping your questions in the comment section. Surround yourself with people, a community of support that you can go to, that you can talk to. Is whenever you feel down, whenever you're starting to feel that you are underachieved, uh, have people that you can talk to, that can encourage you, that can motivate you, that can push you and say you can do this. Okay, that will tell you the truth. That will tell you, oh, you are not exactly um, up to scratch here, but it's not so bad. Do this, do that. Just have a community of support, right? Enjoy life where you are. Don't look and say, oh, it's until I get to so and so place before I can enjoy it. The blessings of other people is theirs. Your blessing will also come, right? Your blessing will also come. So, in conclusion, please and please Guide and guard your heart against envy. Envy. Envy will harm you. Envy will put you in trouble. Huh? Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, OBG. So, do we have questions? Good to see you here with us today. Do we have questions? Do we have comments? Do we have contributions? I'll be happy to hear them at this time. A big thank you to everyone that's joined. Remember, if you have not liked, please go ahead and like the video. If you are yet to subscribe to our channel, what are you waiting for? The thing you gain, I beg you. Make you click that subscribe button. May you not forget, may you click the bell. That bell, and when I go there, every time as they just drop the content as the hot, you go to receive her now. You go to get her. You go to go to summer you with time. Say, okay, oh, you don't land. You don't land. Make you make you make you enjoy them as the hot. So may you click that bell. Quick question. Right. So is okay, May, thank you for joining us. Okay, May, you want to say what's the difference? You want to help us tell what's the difference between envy and jealousy? What are the differences? Are they different? What's envy? What's jealousy? Because they look like cousins. They sound like they are cousins. If they are not sisters, but somebody said they are different. You say they are different. Okay, so what's the difference? I think I mentioned it earlier in the show. Um, that they are related. That envy and jealousy they are similar. You can feel jealous, but not as deep as envy. I think jealousy refers let somebody try. Let somebody else try. What's jealousy and what's envy? Right? Right? You may say you can feel jealous, but not as deep as envy. Right? Yeah. I mentioned it earlier. It's fine. No, it's okay. It's fine. So I think resentment is almost always a negative emotion because resentment has to do with you. I said resentment. Envy has to do with you resenting someone, right? It's a resentful desire of something that somebody else has. While jealousy often also can come with resentment, right? It can, but jealousy can be a protective feeling, towards something that you have. So a husband can be jealous, have a sense of jealousy towards his wife. And also, women don't like a man that is not jealous at all, that doesn't feel threatened or feel. So you see, that guy is talking to you and you're not feeling any. And what's there to feel? No, some women, people don't like it. So you might feel good if your husband has a certain, or your partner, your wife has a certain normal level of protective, um, possessive feeling towards you, right? But of course, that has can gone to an extreme where the person doesn't allow you. Why is that person looking at you? Why are they looking at you that way? Why not? That becomes stalking, becomes evil, becomes with evil talk, evil thoughts, evil actions. That's an extreme, right? That's that. But but envy, so I think it's splitting here. Some people might want to use them interchangeably, but you can't be envious of what you have, but you can be jealous of what you have. Envy almost always has to do with something somebody else has that you wish that you had, and so you have resentment, often a resentment towards them, right? But I guess there can be degrees of envy. So somebody may use envy lightly and say using it just, oh, I wish I had, I'm envious of you. Some people can use that in colloquial, playful manner without the evil resentment. But when you start to see yourself that you are resenting, you are getting angry, you are wishing evil over for someone because of what they have, then envy has taken hold of your heart. And this usually happens with some. Maybe we feel we are better than someone, and then the person seems to be achieving more than you. resentment and envy, terrible envy comes in, and we start to wish evil upon that individual. And that will harm you because that person doesn't know. It's you that are grappling with those negative emotions and feelings, right? Fantastic. Thank you. Ace chap, thank you. No. There's no need to apologize. It's good to have you. Thank you so much for joining us. May, thank you for your contributions. Any other question? Any other question? Jealousy. I don't know if anybody here is your partner is a jealous person. Some people are so jealous that they don't lock people out, check phones. They've said our sisters should stop checking phones. I don't have. My wife knows my password of my phone. She can look at my phone anytime. I have nothing to hide, and I don't feel the need to check our own phone. There's really no need. So maybe I'm not a jealous guy. Okay, that's great. That's fantastic. Thank you so much, Temitope. Thank you. Great to have you. Thank you. Thank you. Great to have you here. Thank you so much, ma. All right. Any other contribution? Any other comment? It would be great to have them. And we'll come again next week by the grace of God. God keeping us. We'll be here next week. So thank you to everybody, to the gang, to the crew, to Mr. Adebayo, Jume, Ayodele, Ace Sharp. I hope you'll be a regular. I will see you again. Please let's share this on our timelines. You can get the link, share it on your Facebook, share it on WhatsApp, share it in groups that you belong to that you think will be useful. And God bless us, keep us. As we say for the show now, until we come again next time, make remember, say life, get duplicate. God bless you. Yes, nothing to hide.